Have you ever wondered where the terrifying concept of man-eating beasts comes from? It harks back to the dawn of humanity, when our ancestors were just beginning to understand the world around them. As they ventured further into the wilderness, they found themselves face to face with nature's most formidable predators. These encounters were not simply a matter of survival, but a brutal introduction to a world where man was not always at the top of the food chain. In this harsh reality, the concept of maneaters was born. These were not just predators, but creatures that had developed a taste for human flesh. The first documented cases of maneaters trace back to ancient civilizations, where stories were passed down through generations, each tale more unnerving than the last. As our ancestors ventured further into the wild, encounters with these deadly beasts became all the more frequent, giving rise to the infamous maneaters we know today. Over time, the toll of maneaters on human life has been both terrifying and fascinating. As human civilization expanded, encroaching on the territories of these deadly predators, the number of maneater incidents began to rise. This increasing interaction between humans and animals has led to some chilling tales and notable maneaters throughout history. Take, for instance, the infamous Tsavo lions. These two man-eating lions, active in the late 19th century in the Tsavo region of Kenya, were reported to have claimed the lives of over 30 railway workers before they were eventually hunted down. Their reign of terror not only halted construction, but also sent waves of fear through the region. Then there's the leopard of Rudraprayag, a male leopard that roamed the hills of northern India in the early 20th century. This cunning predator was known to have killed over 125 people, spreading panic among the local population and prompting a massive hunt to bring an end to its deadly spree. And let's not forget the tiger of Sigur, a tigress from southern India that turned man-eater due to a debilitating injury. Unable to hunt its natural prey, this once majestic creature was forced into a life of predation on human beings, leading to the gruesome deaths of a dozen people. But what drives an animal to become a man-eater? Several factors can contribute. Habitat loss due to deforestation and urbanization pushes these animals into closer contact with humans, increasing the likelihood of conflict. Injuries, like that suffered by the tiger of Sigur, can render an animal incapable of hunting its usual prey, forcing it to seek easier targets, often human beings. Scarcity of natural prey due to overhunting or environmental changes can also drive animals to seek alternative food sources. Maneaters have left an indelible mark on human history, reminding us of the power and unpredictability of the natural world. Their stories serve as stark reminders of the need to respect and preserve the natural habitats of these awe-inspiring creatures to ensure a harmonious coexistence between man and beast. In the modern world, are we still at risk from man-eaters? Well, the answer is a resounding yes. Let's take a journey into recent times where the ongoing standoff between humans and wildlife has led to some rather alarming incidents. Picture the warm coastal waters where sharks, our primordial predators, have been recorded making fatal attacks on swimmers. Or imagine the tropical rivers, where stealthy crocodiles have been known to snatch unsuspecting victims from the riverbanks. And let's not forget the big cats. Leopards and tigers displaced from their natural habitats have been forced into populated areas, leading to tragic encounters. These incidents are not just about the fearsome power of these creatures, but also a reflection of the escalating human-wildlife conflict brought about by urbanization and habitat destruction. As we continue to encroach on wild spaces, the threat of man-eaters remains very real. The modern-day maneaters are not just the stuff of legend, they are a stark reminder of our fragile coexistence with the wild. What does the future hold for man-eaters and their relationship with humans? This question brings us to an important crossroad. On one hand, we have our instinctual fear of these deadly creatures, and on the other, a growing realization of our responsibility towards their preservation. Conservation efforts are becoming increasingly crucial, not just for the sake of these awe-inspiring creatures, but also to ensure our own safety. By protecting their habitats, we can reduce the instances of these animals venturing into human settlements, thus minimizing potential conflicts. Moreover, a deeper understanding of their habits can help us to better manage our interactions with them. Whether it's knowing when to avoid certain areas during specific times of the year, or learning to identify warning signs of a nearby predator, this knowledge can be life-saving. By understanding man-eaters, we can find ways to coexist with these magnificent creatures, ensuring a safer future for us all.